Tower 11 at Tango 14, enter runway 19 right.
Qantas 1965, contact departures.
Qantas 1965.
Correct.
Tower 11, vacate the runway. Vacate Tower 11. Qantas 987, wind 140 degrees, 14 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land. 19 right, clear to land, Qantas 987.
Welcome everyone. Hopefully you can all hear me. Hopefully coming through loud and clear, and hopefully the visuals are good as well. Doing something very different today with my equipment. Hopefully it won't seem like it on the other end, but well, hopefully it's working. That's all I can say. Just give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me okay. Very windy up here today, so I do apologise if there's quite a bit of wind noise coming through. I'm just going to make a few adjustments there, see if we can sort that out somewhat.
Good afternoon, Uni 4824, Brisbane down today. Tower 11 at Tango 12, enter runway 19 right.
5 out of 5s there in the chat. That's a good start. That is a good start. Thank you, everyone.
1 up, 1 left.
We are running the light setup today, but light full, I guess you could call it, or the full light setup, if that makes sense.
Brisbane Tower, g'day, killing 366 Delta ready.
Killing 366 Delta, Brisbane Tower, g'day. Sign heading right 270, hold short runway 19 right.
Sign heading right 270, hold short runway 19
Very
right.
good to have everyone's company here today, and I hope everyone is well. It's been, well, it feels like it's been quite a while since we were here at Brisbane Airport doing a live show. And now I think about it, I think it's been about 12 days, in fact.
Contact departures.
Quite a long time.
12. Car 11, vacate runway 19 right. Vacate, car 11. Killing 366 Delta, line up runway 19 right and wait vehicle on the runway.
Line up and wait, runway 19 right, killing 366 Delta.
Reduced length cleared for takeoff.
19 left, clear takeoff, what's the 330?
I'm just
366 Delta, runway 19 right, cleared for takeoff.
finishing
Runway 19
my
right, takeoff.
setup here in the background, so don't mind me for just a moment.
Brisbane Tower, velocity 785, ready. Velocity 785, Brisbane Tower. Lee 4824, wind 120 degrees, 17 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Kevin, would that setup involve the light cannon? That is one I actually prepared earlier, but I will get to that in just a moment.
Killing 379 Delta, Brisbane Tower.
Now, I have actually just spotted, I didn't know it was still here. Is that what are we looking at here? Can't quite see on my little 2-inch screen. Are we looking at a KC-135? I think we are. Parked down there at the International Terminal. I actually thought that left. Now, I believe this is the aircraft that was involved in the Pacific Air Show last week.
Killing 366 Delta, contact departures.
I didn't know that was still here. I actually thought it had left. Now, actually, I believe it's 12 days. I believe it's 12 days since we last did a live stream here at the Brisbane Airport. Sunday week. Of course, we've actually been in Melbourne since we were last year at Brisbane as well, which was a lot of fun. And then we spent the weekend down at the Gold Coast for the Pacific Air Show. Wow, this wind's pretty full on.
Killing 379 Delta, wind 120 degrees, 17 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land. Runway 19 right, clear to land, killing 379 Delta. South Classic 27 ready.
627 Brisbane Tower. Runway 19 left, reduced length, cleared for takeoff.
19 left, clear for takeoff, Classic 27.
Awesome. Awesome, Terry. Thank you, mates.
C785, line up, runway 19 right.
All right, I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for tuning in.
Line up 19 right, velocity 785.
I know I've got plenty of messages to catch up on. I think there was a few cheeky people in the chat before we started today's live show,
379
dropping in many gifted memberships, in fact. So I will get to those in just a moment once we've got the show underway. All right, let's follow out Qantas 627 here, the 73 off to Melbourne. Now, hopefully the ATC is coming through okay on the live show as well. So just let me know if the ATC is working.
785, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
19 right, clear for takeoff, velocity 785.
Now, we're on 19 operations at the moment.
Killing 324 Delta, Brisbane Tower, g'day, sign heading right 270, hold short, runway 19 right.
So, aircraft approaching from the north-northeast.
Brisbane Tower, g'day, velocity 1245 ready.
And departing to the...
Brisbane Tower, g'day.
Sorry. Approaching from the north-northeast and departing to the south-southwest towards Brisbane CBD. Oh yeah, cool. So the ATC coming through loud and clear. Thank you, everyone.
Tower, good afternoon. Just 485.
Jetstar 485, Brisbane Tower, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff, just 485.
So Dash 8 looks like that's going to be perhaps making an intersection departure down there at Alpha 3
171 ready.
on 19 left. So 19 left
71 Delta, Brisbane Tower, sign heading left, 110, hold short, runway 19 left.
is currently still
Hold
short.
short 19 left, heading 110, killing 171 Delta.
For the next 5 weeks or so, we are getting towards the end of that of those works on the runway threshold. And then the runway will fully reopen and towards the end of September. Here we go, Jetstar 485. It's just been cleared to take off here on 19 left. It's the service to Newcastle, the A330.
Velocity 1245, line up, runway 19 right.
Line up, runway 19 right, velocity 1245.
Jetstar 485, contact departures.
45.
Killing 171 Delta, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff.
Let's take up 19 left, killing 171. 1245.
Killing 324 Delta, contact departures.
That's killing 324.
Just watching Qantas Link 171 Delta there, head off of 19 left. That one's going down to Port Macquarie today.
Like 171 Delta, contact departure.
31 Delta. They're going out.
Okay, copy. Yeah, I turned them on about 20 seconds ago now. Velocity 1245, contact departures.
Departures, velocity 1240. Tower, velocity 327.
Velocity 327, Brisbane Tower.
Now, I hope everyone's doing well. I have plenty of you to catch up with there in the chat, so I do apologise for taking my time here today. Just making sure everything's running smoothly with the slightly new tech. Just running a slightly different setup today. Just having a play, and seems to be going somewhat okay so far. So that's a good start. It's a good start. Yin A350's there in the chat. Good afternoon, Yin. Christchurch flights. Carolyn's here. Matilda J.
Right 270, hold short, runway 19
Kevin,
right.
Wellington Flights Live. Good afternoon, mate. FX Homie. German pilots here. Susanna. Barbara Sterling's in the chat. Hello, Barbara.
Car 11 vacate, runway 19
Jaden
right.
Burke. Michael Garcia. Chris Frank. Oh, Muzdog. Forgot to bring the 56k dial-up modem. Well, actually, I'm using a new, slightly new internet solution here today, and it seems to be okay. Certainly not dial-up though.
Pick takeoff, runway 19 right, clear to takeoff.
Oh, Ian Clark's there in the chat. Kurt Erickson joining us from Wisconsin. Hello, mates. Oh, Lenka joining us from Czech Republic. Dino, good afternoon, mate. Ali's here as well. Working on it.
Clear to land.
Runway 19 left, clear to land, velocity 327.
Sally Puller, good afternoon. Oh, Hayden, Flights Aviation, mate, you're a little bit cheeky earlier. Don't worry, I will get to those very, very soon. Oh, Amelia Briscoe's there in the chat. Hello, Amelia. Our next aircraft to depart off 19 left real soon, Qantas 533. Not too far off. I believe there might be an arrival just before, though. Mark Chapman's there in the chat. Hello, Mark. GI Yaris Mal as well. Reverend Robbie. Miss Jules. James, have you recovered from your trip to the Gold Coast? Yeah, it was a big weekend. It was a big weekend. It was a lot of fun.
533.
A lot of catching up on work to do this week, so that's why no streams until now.
Qantas 533, copy.
David Cooper there in the chat. Hello, David. Iridium Flare, William Fraser, Jill Mortimer, JM.
Car 11 at Tango 12, enter runway 19 right.
Tango 12.
Oh, Henry's there in the chat as well. Hello, Henry. We are going to get an arrival next on 19 left. Velocity 327, the 737 coming in from Melbourne. Amy Knight, good afternoon. Now, very windy here today, so I do apologise if there's any wind noise coming through the microphone. I'll do my best to adjust the settings if need be to try and cancel that out today.
Qantas 533, runway 19 left, line up.
Runway 19 on the left, line up. Wait, Qantas 533.
Qantas 533 just lining up.
533, runway 19 left, reduced length, cleared for takeoff.
Oh, there we go. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 19 left.
Qantas 533.
Ernesto joining us from Texas. Hello, mates. Welcome. Qantas 533 off to Sydney. Wearing the split skimmies. One of the retrofitted Qantas fleet.
Runway 19 right, no further requirements, thank you.
Car 11, thanks.
Qantas 533, contact departures.
Departures, Qantas 533.
Walter, good afternoon. Darker Rakes here as well. Hello, mates. Jim Chisholm. Robert Milner's in the chat as well. Hello, mates. Ah, Stocko. Hello, mate. Good to see you. hope you've recovered, mate, from the weekend. Oh, Karen's there in the chat as well. Hello, Karen. Bradders. Hope everyone's well. Plane spotting with Pompous and Mark. Hello, Pete. Good to see you, mate. Brocky, we're up in the P1 car park, level 9 today.
Good day, Velocity 3093.
Velocity 1393, Brisbane Tower, good day.
Good day, 656, ready?
Just a 656, Brisbane Tower. Just a 656, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff.
19 left, clear for takeoff, just 656.
Just watching one of the Dash 8 Q400s in the Qantas Link fleet there being towed away from the apron. I imagine that's going over to the Qantas Link hangar on the other side of the active runway to have some maintenance done. One of the Jetstar 320s just about to line up on 19 left. The next aircraft to depart here, which is Jetstar 656. Nick Lamb there in the chat. Hello, Nick. Elias Lund joining us from Wisconsin. Hello, mates. Clydesdale Cyclist is here. Kyle Lee. All right, Jetstar 656 now rolling the service to Canberra, the A320.
Velocity 1393, wind 100 degrees, 18 knots. Runway 19 left, reduce length, clear to land.
Third land velocity 1390.
Jetstar 656, contact departures.
Jetstar 650. Brisbane Tower, good day, velocity 1105.
Velocity 1105, Brisbane Tower, good day.
Ray Fraser, good afternoon. Damo's there in the chat as well. Stocko, weather's really nice, really nice. What is it? 23 degrees here at the moment, but very windy. That's the only bad thing about today. Up here in the car park, we're pretty exposed to the wind, but that's all right. Bit of a heat wave coming next week, I believe. I believe there's going to be 5 days over 30 degrees. Summer feels well and truly over. Now, next aircraft to arrive velocity 1393, the 73 coming in from Adelaide. Just touching down there, 19 left.
Velocity 1393 and on vacating, contact ground 122, decimal 25.
1225, yes.
All right, now, as I mentioned before, Hayden, one of our awesome moderators, was very cheeky before we started today's show. And Hayden's actually gone and dropped in...
you can contact domestic.
Well, it says there 10, but that wasn't where it ended. Hayden went and dropped a total of, well, actually 45. 45 gifted memberships there from Hayden. Flights Aviation down there in Melbourne. You absolute legend, mate. I'm speechless. And that was a couple of hours before we started today's show. Hayden, you absolute legend.
Velocity 1105, wind 110.
We'll show you the other ones there. There was the 20, the lot of 20 he dropped in.
Clear to land.
Hello, 19 left, clear to land, velocity 1105.
He also then went and dropped another 10. Hayden, thank you so much, mate. Honestly, I cannot thank you enough. That is a really, really generous contribution to the show, as always, mate. And yeah, deserves more than a thank you. But yeah, can't thank you enough, Hayden. Unfortunately, because the chat was so crazy pre-stream today, I definitely don't have access to the members that received those gifted memberships this morning or this afternoon. Unfortunately, my chat only shows the last 50 or so lines, and we're well and truly past that today. we were past that before we started today's live show, in fact. But good on you, Hayden. Thank you so much, mate. So we're here today with a bit of a different setup, bit of a different light setup. We're running 2 cameras, well, 3 in fact. One of them hasn't yet featured, but hopefully will a little bit later. And I'm able to carry all the equipment I'm using here today on my back in a bag, with a couple of tripods in hand, and well, seems to be somewhat working okay. Not quite the light setup we take to Melbourne or the Gold Coast last weekend. Now, next aircraft to arrive is Velocity 1105, an Alliance Fokker 100 in the special livery, coming in on 19 left, celebrating the first Trans-Pacific flight. This one's coming in from Newcastle. Of course, the very famous Fokker, which completed the first ever Trans-Pacific flight, is actually preserved here at Brisbane Airport, just 1.5 kilometres away or so, maybe 2 from where we are standing here today. The Southern Cross housed in its own purpose-built facility, just down towards the international terminal here at Brisbane Airport, and open for anyone to go and view. Which I just realised when I was following the arrival in, so I do apologise there. we'll get there. We'll get there. But there is that Fokker that I was just talking about in the special livery. And hopefully them dropouts don't happen again. And I've just spotted the other special livery in the Southern Cross Minor. The other Fokker wearing the Southern Cross special livery, or the banana split, as it's been named by many of you there in the audience. Now, another one of the mods, Terry C, also went and dropped in 20 gifted memberships before we started today's live show. Terry, wow. Thank you so much, mate. Terry C. Terry actually joined me, of course, down at the Gold Coast for the live shows that we did down there over the weekend, and just fantastic to have his company. And mate, that is very generous of you to drop them 20 gifted memberships in. I can't thank you enough. Of course, I don't have the names here, but that is very much appreciated, mate. And I know we won't be seeing each other this week or this weekend, but hopefully we'll be able to catch up next week, mate. That was very, very kind of you to drop those in, mate. Thank you so much. And a very big welcome to all the new gifted members on today's live show. There has been an absolute stack already,
Killing 457 Delta,
which is just fantastic.
090 degrees 10 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Okay, here we go. Next arrival, velocity 943, coming in from Sydney, here on 19 left. Oh, there we go, the banana split on the move. Special Southern Cross Minor livery. And also we've got the A350-9er of Singapore Airlines on the move. So one of 4 daily services. 4 days of the week anyway. The 359er, of course, going back home to Singapore this afternoon. And that will be departing off of 19 rights, the new runway. So long taxi from there, about 7.5 to 8 kilometres, as we've discussed many times before. Mike D there in the chat. G'day, Mike. Renault to London Heathrow as well here. Good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. Dennis Smith just joined, and I thought you said something else at first. Yeah, we've got a lot of Fokkers here. Well, probably more than anywhere else in the world. In fact, it's between here and Perth, at least, that you'll see the most Fokkers these days. Alliance Airlines, of course, based here in Brisbane, and has the biggest fleet in the world of the remaining Fokkers. Now, after Terry dropped in the 20, Hayden went and dropped another 5. Oh, good on you, mate. So that was a total of 45 there from Hayden before we started today's live show. Mate, you absolute legend. I cannot thank you enough.
13, wind 090 degrees.
One of the awesome mods.
Runway 19 right, clear to land.
19 right, clear to land, quarter 730.
I feel like this is all new to me. I haven't been here for 12 days and getting back into it. It's going to be even worse for Matt. Yeah, Dennis, beautiful weather here today. Very windy, but beautiful weather. The first day in a long time I've been able to come out without a jumper on, actually, in many months. Boise joining us from Norwich. Hello, mates. Good to see you. I saw your comment on the replay of one of the live streams over the weekend, mate. I saw you were talking about one of the Alliance Embraers over there in Norwich. Perhaps having a bit of maintenance or some paint work done, I guess. Very far from home.
Just at 148, reduced runway length and operation, wind 140 degrees 12 knots. Runway 19 left, clear to land.
Nikki and Gary there in the chat. Hello, Nikki and Gary. Good to have your company. Dean Stalker there in the chat as well. Good day, Dean. Good to see you, mate. Hope you've recovered from the weekend. Now, another one of the another one of the awesome moderators, Carolyn, has also gone and dropped 10 gifted memberships to the OPN Lurkers Lounge. Wow. Carolyn, thank you so much. That is so kind of you to do that. Of course, I do not have the names of the recipients here of the 10 gifted memberships, or any of the gifted memberships, in fact. But look, a big welcome to all of you. And oh, there we go. There's MatCam 3.0 there. We'll just pan past it quick. Yeah, thank you so much, Carolyn. Very generous, and yeah, can't thank you enough. Very kind. So of course the Singapore going all the way up to 19 right. So we can see the Fokker just in the background, actually, just making its way up to the same place. And the runway thresholds roughly in the middle of the shot there. About 3 kilometres in a straight line from where I'm standing. Media Briscoe. Hi, James. Flying Qantas 80 from Tokyo to Melbourne tonight on the trusty A330 workhorse. Got a cheeky business class upgrade. Seat 1A, first off the plane. Oh, wow. Well, that is awesome. Good stuff, Amelia. I'm very jealous. There we go, one of the Jetstar 321 Neos just touching down there, 19 left.
Jetstar 148 back heading contact ground 122-1.
Jetstar 148 in from Auckland today. So that'll head on down to the international terminal. So runway goes as far as the Alpha 7 exit. Currently reduced in length by approximately 900 metres. While they replace 18 concrete slabs on the southern end of the runway. Yeah, Michael, I'd love to get on the A220 on my next trip down to Melbourne. We'll try and make it happen. we'll try and make it happen, mate. But yeah, hopefully that. Well, now that the 220 is flying a lot more often, to Brisbane. Hopefully that will be possible.
Roughly 613, contact departures. Departures roughly 613.
Just watching one of the Fokkers that's just pushed down there at the velocity apron. Should begin its taxi in just a moment.
Singapore 236, runway 19 right, cleared for takeoff. For takeoff, runway 19 right, Singapore 236.
Singapore 236 has been cleared for takeoff on runway 19 right. Where is it? There it is. The A350-9er heading home. Of course, from this position, we won't be able to follow it out too far. We're restricted by the position of the car park. That 350 was up very early, actually, very early indeed.
Singapore 236, contact departures. Over to departure, Singapore 236, heavy correct.
Now, MSU Kiwi. Let's see if we can get that up. There we go. Celebrating 2 months in the OPN Lurkers Lounge. Thank you so much, MSU Kiwi. Thanks for the air show. Have subscribed. Good work, cool. Thank you so much. Good to have your company on today's live show as well. Appreciate your ongoing support there.
The tower, 1866 is ready.
Qantas 1866, Brisbane Tower, good day, runway 19 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19 right, cleared for takeoff, Qantas 1866.
One of the Nauru freighters under tow from the Nauru hangar. Looks like that will be going down to the freight apron, perhaps for some work later on tonight.
Qantas 1863, Brisbane Tower.
Now the plan for today's live show is to be here through till just past sunset. So hopefully we'll capture the Qatari 777 arrival. I believe that's due at about 20 to 6. and also Qantas 126, which is the A330 from Auckland. We like to finish up the afternoon shows on those two aircraft, the two heavies.
Qantas 18 at 63, wind 100 degrees, 9 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Jim Chisholm celebrating 6 months in the OPN Lurkers Lounge. We're in purple now. Good on you, mates. Thank you so much, James. Hello, James. Finally got the purple badge. Awesome. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. I really do appreciate your ongoing support there. And good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm just watching one of the Qantas 737s just on push in front of us here at the domestic terminal.
Qantas 618, Brisbane Takeoff.
And Mick's gone and gifted 5 memberships to the OPN Lurkers Lounge as well. Thank you so much, Mick. Wow, so much incredible generosity there in the chat today with the gifted memberships. I really can't thank you all enough. Mick, that is very kind of you, mate. Very, very kind of you. Now, a big welcome there to the 5 new members, courtesy of Mick Geo. Always looking after us there with the gifted memberships and the community. Good on you, Mick. And Matilda J's just gone and rejoined us there in the OPN Lurkers Lounge. Thank you so much, Matilda. Over 6 months with us now, in fact. We're in the purple, of course.
Right, 270, line up, runway 19 right, and wait.
Good on you, Matilda. Thank you so much. Dean Stalker celebrating 8 months there in the OPN Lurkers Lounge. Mate, that's as long as me. I just saw mine. I'm 8 months and like 10 days or something like that. I'm playing catch up. Oh, good on you, mate. That's awesome. Awesome support. Really appreciate it.
Brisbane Tower, velocity 1265 ready.
Velocity 1265, Brisbane Tower today. Flight log 478, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 19 right, takeoff.
Next aircraft to depart off of 19 left is going to be a Velocity 73 off to Melbourne as Velocity 334.
Velocity 334, are you ready for immediate departure?
Velocity 334.
The Qantas Lincoln Braille there also heading out.
Thanks, traffic is 4 miles, reduced runway length in operation.
Operating the service to Rockhampton today.
F1 on left, Brisbane ready to take velocity 334.
And we're just hearing there Velocity 334 getting immediate takeoff clearance.
Wind 110 degrees, 12 knots.
Approach, Qantas 10.
The next aircraft approaching only at about 3 miles now. And Velocity 334 not yet on the runway. But should be absolutely fine. standing quite close to the edge of the car park here today, and I've just noticed how much the ground shakes when there's cars going over the speed bumps. Quite a weird feeling.
Just a short delay due traffic upwind.
Okay, 1265.
Oh, kick at the tripod. Kick number 1 today.
Velocity 334, Ken. Thanks for the roll, contact departures.
All right, now the Retro following in closely behind. Retro 59 operating Qantas 618 today from Melbourne. Just about to touch down.
Brisbane Tower, velocity 375, ready.
Velocity 375, Brisbane Tower. Velocity 1265, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
19 right, clear for takeoff, velocity 1265. 39, ready.
Course 539, Brisbane Tower, g'day, reduced runway length and operation, Alpha 1, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff.
Nice to see the Retro Roo number 2, of course, the 1959 special livery.
All stations information, X-ray changes, cloud view 4000, temperature 10, correction, QNH 1022.
Now, I'm not sure how long I've been live for, but it's taken me at least this long just to get my bearings after being away from Brisbane for 12 days.
Yeah, velocity 610.
Velocity 610, Brisbane Tower. Velocity 1265, contact departures.
Departure, velocity 1265.
Qantas 539.
Tele NZ, yeah, retro with Wi-Fi. That's right. Doesn't seem fitting, does it? And I'm sure we'll see that. I'm sure we'll see that depart in about an hour. They turn these 7.3s around pretty fast here at domestic.
Velocity 375, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 19 right, clear for takeoff, velocity 375.
Just watching Qantas Link 1863 there it is. The Embraer that's arrived from Townsville just a little while ago over on the new runway, 19 right.
Velocity 610, wind 110 degrees, 14 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Runway 19 right, velocity 610.
See the wind actually turning the prop there on the Qantas Link Dash 8.
Velocity 375, contact departures.
Velocity 375.
Ah, Miss Jules asking for the like and sub counter. There we go. Let's get it up. 203 likes on today's live show already. How good's that? Thank you, everyone. But yeah, Pete, I am on the I'm on the light setup, but it's the best way to describe it is the full light setup, I should say.
Killing 462 Delta, Brisbane target A, sun heading right 270, hold short, runway 19 right.
Yeah, good afternoon. Unity 2855 established. Right 270, hold short, 19 right.
Got my audio mixer here today with the light setup, which certainly makes it a lot better, the audio anyway. Maybe not the wind today, but it should be better than usual.
19 right, 98.
And our MSU Kiwis also got and dropped the New Zealand 10 super chat. Tim Tam Fund from New Zealand. Thank you so much, MSU Kiwi. Very, very kind contribution there to the show. And I'll make sure that goes towards the Tim Tams on the next one, when me and Matt stood side by side up here. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Killing 462 Delta, line up runway 19 right.
All right, so you've got Qantas Link 336 Delta there, just taxiing on up to 19 right. That's going to be off to Gladstone today. We've got the Embraer just in front of it, which is going to Emerald, so that'll also be going off the new runway. Very likely, anyway.
Killing 462 Delta, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
And Qantas 988 here on screen has just pushed. This one's going to Mackay, the 737-800.
Velocity 376, Brisbane Town.
Now, I know someone was asking about Mark Wahlberg, if he's still in town, and I believe that's his jet there. I can't quite see on my little screen. You probably can see better on your televisions, but I'm pretty sure that's his Global there, parked on the apron. Should be able to see his logo on the tail if it is.
2835, wind 110 degrees, 1 at 2 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Unfortunately, my screen is barely 2 inches, so I certainly can't see it. Oh, Carolyn's saying yes, it is his jet. There we go. So he's back in town. Now I know he did go to he flew out to Hawaii. Well, we didn't actually feature the departure on the show, but we caught him arriving by helicopter on one of the shows a couple of weeks ago. So, all right, okay. Well, Mark Wahlberg back in town. I imagine doing more filming for his latest movie. Oh, we just we've just lost to the air traffic control receiver. I better pick that up. I'm sure that came through loud and clear.
6 wind 130 degrees 12 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 19 right, velocity 366. Target 8, killing 336.
Another look there of the KC 135.
Killing 336 Delta, Brisbane Delta.
Parked down at the international
right,
terminal.
270, hold short, runway 19 right.
Side heading right 270 and hold short runway 19 right, killing 336 Delta.
Rex 5727, good afternoon.
Rex 5727, Brisbane Delta.
Now, Pete, plane spotting with Thompson Mark is going to drop 10 gifted memberships. Oh, wow, Pete, thank you so much. Oh, very, very generous of you there, mate. A very big welcome to all the new members there, courtesy of Pete down in Adelaide. Now, I might have them in my chat because I don't think I've lost that far back. I do actually. I do have the names. Reginald, Golden Roblox, Top Hugh Brat, I think that is. Peter, Glendy, Harrier01 UK, Bryce Evans, Second Amendment, Jeffrey, and Rena's. And then Glenn Hobson also getting memberships there, courtesy of Pete from Plane Spotting with Thompson Mark down there in Adelaide. Thank you, Pete. Really appreciate that. You legend. And mate, when's your next show, by the way? It's been a while. I feel like it's been a while.
Approaching Tango 2, fully
Or perhaps a while since I've caught one anyway.
7896, Brisbane Tower. Killing 336 Delta, line up runway 19 right.
Line up runway 19 right, killing 336 Delta.
Anthony Riley there in the chat. Good afternoon, mate. Yeah, no, not sure what the KC is still doing here in town. I actually thought it had left. But, well, for whatever reason, still here. I don't know if that's a different aircraft or what, but, yeah, still sitting down there. Big Al's here joining us from a rainy UK.
Killing 336 Delta, runway 19 right.
That's now that doesn't surprise me.
Right, clear for takeoff, killing 336.
Next aircraft to depart on 19 left is Velocity 1641, which will be going to Launceston. That's the 737-800.
Rex 5727, wind 090 degrees 14 knots, tailwind 3 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Just making its way there to the runway threshold. Sally Mark celebrating 7 months there in the OPN Lurkers Lounge. Thank you so much, Sally. What a milestone. Sally saying good afternoon from Melbourne. Well, good to have your company, Sally. And thank you so much for your ongoing support. Very, very, very kind of you to stick with us, and appreciate that. 7 months is an awesome milestone.
1641 Brisbane Tower, reduced runway length in operation. Runway 19 left, clear to takeoff.
Understood, runway 19 left, clear to takeoff.
And I've just spotted the Pink Alliance Fokker 70, which has just come in from Moranbah over on the new runway.
Qantas 1796, line up runway 19 right.
Actually operating an Alliance flight number today, which is quite rare. Jetstar 821 there, the 320 off to Sydney, so that will go off of 19 left. Now velocity 1641 is now rolling.
Qantas 1796, runway 19 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 19 right, Qantas 1796.
Velocity 947, reduced runway length in operation, wind 110 degrees, 15 knots, runway 19 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 19 left, velocity 947.
Velocity 1641, contact departures.
Archer 1641, yeah. Brisbane Tower, g'day, Jetstar 821 ready.
Jetstar 821, Brisbane Tower.
Qantas 1796, contact departures.
Robert Gill
Right,
celebrating
1796,
6 months in the OPN Lurkers Lounge. Good on you, Robert. Wearing the purple badge there, mate. You'll get that for the next 6 months now, until the 1 year mark. Good on you, mate. Awesome milestone. Really appreciate your support, Robert. And yeah, mate, it's flown by. I can't believe we've been streaming for well, just about a year now here at Brisbane.
Qantas 988, runway 19 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
Jetstar 821 just holding short down there at 19 left. That's the service to Sydney. Aircraft arriving first is velocity 947 from Sydney. Just about to come into shot. There it is.
Jetstar 821, Alpha 1, line up, runway 19 left.
Line up, 19 left, Jetstar 821.
At 5722, wind 120 degrees, 10 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Runway 19 right, clear to land, Jetstar 821.
Qantas 988, contact departures.
Qantas 988, g'day.
Takeoff.
Understood, clear for takeoff, runway 19 left, Jetstar 821.
All right, Jetstar 821 just beginning its takeoff roll.
Jetstar 21, contact departures.
Contact departures, Jetstar 821.
First Rex I've seen in a little while, the Rex Saab there. Just arrived from Roma over on 19 right a short while ago. Oh, Terry C's there in the chat, celebrating 9 months in the OVN Lurkers Lounge. Terry, you legend. Just on a break, thought I'd drop this in. Well, mate, a big thank you for the 20 gifted memberships as well earlier. In case you didn't hear me read that out, really do appreciate it. Thank you, mate. Thank you so much. H-Man celebrating 1 month in the OPN Lurkers Lounge. Wow, 1 month. Feels like free. Here's to many more. Mate, time flies though, doesn't it? So, although that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Good on you, mate. I appreciate your company today, and yeah, here's to many more months. I really do appreciate your support. Just watching the rear door there closing on the QantasLink Dash 8s. Just one A330 sitting over at Qantas Hangar 3 today. Doors shut, we can't see what's inside. I did also notice that the Northrop hangar, the KC-30 that we saw, well, the last time we were here in Brisbane is no longer outside. I would imagine perhaps inside the hangar, having some maintenance done. Oh, Carolyn saying Thursday is 1 year. Right, so next Thursday, 6 days until we've been streaming for 1 year. Can't believe it's been that long. It's crazy. Playing with some settings in the background here, so don't mind me for just a moment. See, we're at 252 likes, or 253 now, likes there in today's show. Thank you everyone for your wonderful support there. Really does mean a lot. Absolutely the best way you can help us there by hitting the like button on the live show. Really do appreciate it. Now, new bit of tech. I just want to see if it's working. I've just been playing with something in the background here. Now, let's see if it works. Should be able to bring up a picture of me. Ah, there we go. I think that's working. Hopefully the voice, my voice, is coming through in time with the video. But anyway, big welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me here today. It's been 12 days since my last Brisbane stream, so well, it feels like it's been a lifetime. So really great to be back, and as I said, great to have everyone's company. We can see one of the MacCam 3.0 just in the background there actually. Now I've just spotted the Air Niugini 767. Taxiing out. That's going to be going all the way over to 19 right. So I'm running the light setup today. So that's why that was a little bit of a test, just to see if I could run the behind the scenes.
Velocity 705, reduced runway length and operation, wind 110 degrees 15 knots, runway 19 left, clear to land.
19 left, clear to land, velocity 705.
Ah, awesome. Max saying the video and the audio were nice and synced to there. Well, that's something I've been playing with over the last over the last few days when I've had time just to
616 Brisbane Tower.
Be able to come out here with minimal gear and try and put together a somewhat full-featured show. We're almost there.
Brisbane Tower, velocity 958 Brisbane.
Velocity 958 Brisbane Tower.
It's been a while since we've seen the Air Niugini 767 on one of the OPN live shows. The last couple of Brisbane shows we featured the 737 or even the Fokker 100, I believe, as well. course, this airframe here, well over 30 years old. I think it's about 33, in fact. Recently underwent some heavy maintenance, had a C-check done very recently. So plenty of life left in it.
616, reduce your minimum approach speed, please. I will have a jet departing prior to your arrival.
Until Air Niugini get their new 7.8s, which I believe is going to happen next year.
I'll see 958 Alpha 1 line up, runway 19 left, be ready to go as soon as company vacates.
Alpha 1, lining up runway 19 left. I think it's 9.
Just watching Velocity 705 there. In from Hobart, the 737-800.
705 extra vacates. 958, traffic's just outside 2 miles, reduced runway length in operation. Runway 19 left, you are cleared for immediate takeoff.
Runway 19 left, that's takeoff.
Next aircraft to depart is just rolling now. Velocity 958 off to Sydney. And we'll see the Air Niugini just turn left in a moment. Go over to go along taxiway Yankee.
616, wind 110 degrees, 12 knots, reduced runway length in operation. Runway 19 left, clear to land.
19 left, clear to land.
Velocity 958, thanks for the roll, contact departures.
Right, Velocity 958, no worries.
Victor Juliet Echo, Brisbane Tower, g'day, you're pretty high, you reckon you're going to be able to get down from there?
Gregory Miller there in the chat. Good to see you, Greg. Hope you're well, mate. Appreciate your kind words.
Use runway length in operation. Runway 19 left, clear to land.
Trevor Sampson, good afternoon. Carolyn saying, Webbo saying hello. Well, Carolyn, let Webbo know that I've said a very good morning back to him.
Victor Juliet Echo, Alpha 4 is available, good luck.
Thanks very much, cheers.
Oh, look out. Look who's here. Mr. Patrick M in the house. And Patrick's gone and dropped a very, very generous $78.79 super chat. Wow, Patrick, thank you so much, mate. Tradition. You legends. I appreciate it, mate. I really do. Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you caught the replay of Friday's air show stream. I hope you're well, mate. I hope you're well. And yeah, thank you so much. Really, really do appreciate that. That is absolutely mega, as always. I think OPN bot's not working, is he? Is he? He's not showed up. We'll have to fix that up.
To Juliet Echo, runway 19 left, clear to land, you can vacate up to 4.
Good on you, Patrick. Thank you, mate. Now, next aircraft just been cleared to land. The Dornier 228s coming in from Melbourne. You should see that on screen in just a moment. Quite rare for us to see this one. That must have been a long flight, actually, from Melbourne. There we go. Yeah, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Bit rocky there on the touchdown with the crosswind. 3.5 hours from Melbourne. That's a long flight.
Niugini for heavy Brisbane Tower. For runway 19 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
All right, so the Niugini 76 has just been cleared for takeoff over on 19 right. Of course, heading home to Port Moresby.
Qantas 1921, wind 140 degrees, 15 knots, runway 19 right, cleared. Runway 19 right, cleared away, Qantas 1921.
Of course, we lose it to the car park pretty fast there.
Niugini 4, contact departures.
Contact departures, Niugini 4. Oh, shit.
There's Mr. Mark Wahlberg's jets back in town.
Niugini 4, contact departures.
SEQ Virtual Tours, Wi-Fi on board Qantas 1078 to Mount Isa. Well, I will try and catch that for you, mates. Just remind... Oh, no, it's already... yeah, sorry, it's heading out now. Okay. Let's see if we can feature that on screen. There we go. Qantas 1078. going over to the new runway. 19 right.
Killing 380 Delta, ready for check.
2380 Delta, Brisbane Tower. The wind is 130 degrees 15 knots. Nearest time heading right 270.
Jennifer Moles, good afternoon.
Right.
Thank you for joining
Line
us.
up and wait.
Right, 270.
Blue dots there in the chat. Good afternoon, mates.
Ready, 380.
Now, Hayden went and dropped a $5 super chat a little while ago. Thank you, mates. You've been very cheeky today, mate. Don't forget, OPN mods can't be put into the naughty corner. Oh, I don't know about that. You want to bet? Good on you, Hayden. Thank you, mate. Absolute legend. And H-Man has gone and dropped 5 memberships to the OPN Lurkers Lounge. Thank you so much, H-Man.
25, wind 120 degrees 13 knots. Runway 19 right.
Really appreciate that, mates. And Harley Davis has picked one of those up. Luke Darnay has also got one. The Credit Dispute Centre, Dogwood 67 and Braden Keep all getting memberships there, courtesy of H-Man. Thank you so much, mate. Very, very, very kind of you to drop those in today. And our Tim Melbourne Flyers there in the chat. Hello, mates. Good to see you.
Delta 380 Delta, contact departure.
Wolfie McRobbie in the chat. Good afternoon, Wolfie. Blue Dog 10's here as well. There's Qantas 1078 just holding short for runway 19 rights. Royal Flying Doctor Service just about to touch down on 19 right first.
You'll be after the next arrival. The gap's a bit small.
Lifer celebrating 7 months there in the OPN Lurkers Lounge. Thank you, Lifer. Time to fly. Well, where are you off? Where are you off to? or time to fly with OPN Airlines.
Velocity 1498, wind 130 degrees 15 knots. Runway 19 right, clear to land.
Good on you, Lifer. I appreciate your ongoing support there. Very, that's an awesome milestone. We're just seeing velocity 336 on screen there, which is just pushed back from the velocity apron to Melbourne today. And we're going off of 19 left.
departures 1078, runway 19 right, line up.
Running up runway 19 right.
The Qantas Link Embraer there just pulled into the Qantas satellite of the domestic terminal. Okay, now Qantas 1078, the service to Mount Isa now lining up on 19 rights.
Qantas 1078, runway 19 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19 right, good clear.
Victor Echo Yankee, Brisbane Tower, good day. Victor Echo Yankee, the wind is 130 degrees, 15 knots, runway 19 right, clear to
Brisbane Tower, good day, Qantas 1945.
Qantas 1945, Brisbane Tower.
Of course, lose it there to the car park.
Qantas 1078, contact departures.
Qantas 1078.
Owen's there in the chat. Good afternoon, Owen. Good to see you, mates. Jill Perry's here as well. Good afternoon, Jill. Or good morning to you. There's the Velocity 7.3, which is off to Melbourne today.
2782, Brisbane Tower. Qantas 1945, wind 110 degrees, 16 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
19 right, clear to land, Qantas 1945.
Hayden dropping another $2 super chat. Thank you, Hayden. Wishing Kevin Airline Videos a speedy recovery. Now, what's going on there, Hayden? Actually, I'm out of the loop, mate. You'll have to fill me in.
Brisbane Tower, today velocity 960 ready.
Velocity 960, Brisbane Tower, good day.
Sounds like you know more than I do, mate. Go on, you Hayden. Annette Butler celebrating 8 months in the OPN Locust Lounge. Thank you, Annette. What a milestone, 8 months. Not many people have hit that. Thank you so much, Annette. And good to have your company today.
Reduced runway length in operation, up 1 runway 1 left cleared for takeoff.
Those of you that have recently tuned in, this is the first Brisbane live stream that we've had since about 12 days ago. In fact, we didn't actually come out here all of last week. Down in Melbourne, of course, mid last week, and then at the Gold Coast for the Pacific Air Show. And this week's been quite busy so far as well. So. Good to be back. Good to be back. It took me a little while to get into the swing of it here this afternoon, but we're good. Now, next departure, velocity 960, a 737-800 off to Sydney, going off of 19 left, just lining up now.
Velocity 960, there's a large flock of birds in between the two runways, just circling. You should see them over the international terminal now.
Bit of discussion there about a large flock of birds between the two runways. Of course, bird strike's not uncommon here.
Yeah, they're just in a bad spot now. They're coming across.
Rolling now. Victor Mike, wind 120 degrees, 11 knots, runway 19 right, clear.
All right, here we go. Velocity rolling.
Velocity 960, contact departure.
Velocity 960.
Velocity 336.
Velocity 336, Brisbane Tower.
Oh, the X-Wing there in the chat. Good afternoon, James. Good to see you, mates. Just watching one of the Qantas Lincoln Breyers there taxi out from the domestic terminal.
Just right 18, Brisbane Tower. 336, you ready for immediate departure?
Yeah, 336.
Oscar 336, that's what I like to hear. Traffic's inside 4 miles, reduced runway length in operation.
Gino Finelli, I believe Qatar is due at about 5:40 p.m. this evening.
Continue approach, 1 to roll. Reduce runway length
Last
in
time I
operation.
checked.
Wind 110 degrees, 15 knots.
Continue approach, quarter 520.
All right, so velocity 336 just lining up. That's the service to Melbourne. Just pushing it out in front of the next arrival. Quite tight.
Got a 526, wind now 130 degrees, 15 knots. Runway 1 left, clear to move.
Middle end, 1 on left, quarter 5. I got 246.
246 Brisbane Tower.
Velocity 336, perfect departure.
Another quick look at the, oh, there's that flock of birds that I think the tower was talking about just a moment ago. Massive flock of birds. Hanging around down towards the international terminal. There's the US Air Force KC-135 still parked down there.
Wind 110 degrees, 15 knots. Reduce runway length in operation, runway 10 left, clear to land.
I think I just tugged on a cable too hard. I might have cut out for a moment. That was my fault, me standing on
12
it.
knots, maximum 15.
I've got too many cables laying around near my feet. Apologise for the short drop out there. I'm amazed that that was an Ethernet cable. I'm actually amazed it didn't snap. I gave it quite a tug. Terry has gone and gifted another membership to the OPN Lurkers Lounge. Terry, you legend. Thank you, mate. James Wilson's picked that one up. Terry's dropped in many memberships today. I've lost count. Thank you, mate. And a big welcome there to the new member. And oh, wrong button. And Johnny Vogel's also gone and dropped 5 memberships to the OPN Lurkers Lounge. Thanks, John. Good to see you, mate. I hope all is well down there in Melbourne. Hopefully you're getting some of this good weather that we're getting. Now, 2808 Heavy's got one of those. Nige has also picked one up. Christian, Cole Moore and Bruno all getting memberships there, courtesy of Johnny Vogel down in Melbourne. Looked after me down there last week when I was there on Wednesday.
541 Brisbane Tower, good day, Alpha 1 line up, runway 10 left.
Alpha 1 line up, 10 left, quarter 5, clear.
Big thank you, mate. Thank you so much.
Course 541, reduced runway length in operation, runway 10 left, clear to takeoff.
10 left, clear to takeoff, thank you for your
Now, I missed it just before, but the Qantas Retro Route number 2, is heading out for a departure on 19 left. That will come into shot real soon from the left. There it is, retro route number 2. Heading down to Sydney this afternoon, and looks to be going straight out. Qantas 541.
Good day, Qantas 1884 ready.
Qantas 1884, Brisbane Tower, good day. Qantas 1884, runway 19 right, line up.
Line up, 19 right, Qantas.
Qantas 541, contact departures.
Departures, Qantas 541 today.
Qantas 541. Departures.
Qantas 1884, runway 19 right, cleared for takeoff.
There's the Emirates A330 in its usual position. Down there at International, parked on the remote stand where it spends most of the day. Of course, sits on the ground here for about 15 hours in total. Arrives early in the morning, just after 6 o'clock. Departs 9 p.m. Very soon, we're going to actually have a second daily A380 service from Emirates in about 2 months' time, in fact. Will be a late one, though. We'll be arriving at about 10:30 in the evening and then departing at about 2 a.m. But we're still looking forward to it nonetheless. And I've just seen we're well over 300 likes on today's live show. 322 now, in fact. Thank you, everyone.
Wind 110 degrees, 13 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Runway 19 right, middle end, 325 Delta.
Boise, James, the Alliance from Norwich ended up in Darwin 6 days after departure. Wow.
Qantas 1884, contact departures.
That seems like quite a long time. I wonder if they had to use just one crew to get it all the way here. That seems it seems quite extreme. One of the yellow airside safety cars there. He was going pretty fast just a moment ago. Slowed down now. Heading along taxiway Bravo. Patrick heading off for the night. Good on you, mate. Good to see you, and good to have your company from for a few hours, mate. And we'll talk real soon. Plain Pete dropping in the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you, Pete. Good afternoon, James and Mods. Last weekend was awesome, especially the Friday night catch up with everyone. My shot of the weekend is my shot of the F-35 crossing the moon, and yes, mate, that was an awesome shot. Pete got a great shot of the F-35 down there at the Pacific Air Show, and actually he popped it up in the OPN Discord server as well. So if you haven't seen it, go over there and check it out. That was brilliant. Good on you, Pete. Appreciate you dropping in that very generous 10, mates. And, well, sorry to hear you're back at work as well. Connor Hickey, James, what's Matty been up to lately? Will he still feature on future plane spotting sessions? Yeah, absolutely. He's been very busy since he got home from Europe, and well, I think just a little bit jet lagged as well. But yeah, hopefully he'll be back real soon. I'm not too sure exactly when he'll be doing a live show next, but well, you guys just need to. Well, just tell him he's got to be out here. I'm sure he's easily influenced. Now, I believe Rescue 533, the rescue chopper based here at Brisbane, might be making a departure real soon. There it is. It is running. No flight plan listed, but I would imagine we'll see them real soon begin their taxi out to Hotel 2 probably. I think it's actually just on the move now. Mitch's mum, Ali. Good afternoon, Ali. Good to see you. Oh, Jill loved the airshow stream from the boat. Yeah, look, it was a lot of. I tell you what, that was hard work on the boat, and look, it didn't go completely to plan. It wasn't really what I wanted to put together, but
wind 110
we tried it,
reduce runway length
and
operation,
we know
what
went wrong. And well, we don't really know how to fix it, but hopefully, hopefully some technology will enable that to happen one day in the near future.
Good afternoon, helicopter rescue 533. Are we ready? I'm reaching
But thank you, Jill. Thank you so much. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I've never concentrated so hard when trying to
just hold on the ground, short delay while one lands.
while trying to do camera pans, though. I have to admit.
951 Brisbane Tower, good day, continue approach runway 19 left. There will be a helicopter departing from the eastern side, crossing midfield prior to your arrival.
Oh, Tina York's here. Good afternoon, or good morning to you, Tina. Hope you're doing well. So I think the helicopter might be departing any moment. There is an arrival coming in on 19 left, not too far out, so might be holding for that arrival. Now, aircraft coming in on 19 left, Qantas Link 1924 from Hobart. Looks like that is going to land just before the Medivac departure.
Rescue 533, depart parallel to runway 19 left. When ready, make a right turn. Hotel 2 cleared for takeoff.
When ready for the right turn, parallel 19 on left, hotel 2, for takeoff rescue button.
There it is. So it sounds like it's about to make a right-hand turn and then perhaps come nearly directly over the top of us.
Velocity 951, reduced runway length in operation, wind 140 degrees, 12 knots, all crosswind from the left. Runway 19 left, clear to land.
Copy the reduced runway length. 19 left.
Gonna lose this pretty fast. Unfortunately, the roof is coming up quick. The roof of the car park, there it is. Pretty much straight over the top of us. Rescue 533. Oh, Maxwell has gone and gifted 5 memberships to the OPN Lurkers Lounge. Thank you so much, Max. That is very kind of you there, mates. And let me pull the names up there. Dot Brownlow's picked one up. Glenn's also got one. Storm Raven, Dell, and GD all getting memberships there, courtesy of Maxwell. Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you so much, Max down there in Sydney. Very much appreciate that, mate. Very kind of you. Velocity 951 there.
Velocity 1398, reduced runway length in operation, runway 19 left, clear.
Arriving from Sydney. Hopefully the reverse thrust sound coming through the microphone okay. I know there's quite a bit of wind noise. Thanks again, Max. Really appreciate that, mate. Oh yeah, John Vogel. Yeah, I heard about the Jetstar down there in Melbourne. The emergency slide, or the overwing emergency exit. Someone exited the aircraft. Crazy stuff. All right, next departure, velocity 1398 off to Adelaide 737-800. Just lined up now on runway 19 left. And Crystal White's there in the chat. Hello, Crystal.
Victor Echo Charlie, Brisbane Tower. Velocity 331, reduced runway length in operation, wind 120 degrees, 13 knots, all crosswind from the left. Runway 19 left, clear to land. Runway 19 left.
Tower extensity 738.
Correct, 738, Brisbane Tower.
Velocity 1398, contact departures.
Velocity 1398.
Ah, Spat GM, hello mates. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Nathan Robinson there in the chat. Afternoon, Nathan. GR Yarasmal. I thought the boat stream was excellent. Same great quality video. Sometimes the aircraft got lost in the background of the buildings as opposed to having the blue sky in the background. Yeah. Look, that made it quite hard to pan, I have to admit. Losing sight of them because I was only looking at the video, of course, on a tiny little screen.
738 assigned heading right 270, runway 19 right, cleared for takeoff.
Now we just missed the touchdown, but that's velocity 331 in from Melbourne on 19 left.
Victor Echo Charlie, wind 100 degrees 12 knots from a 19 left, reduced runway length in operation. Cleared to land. 19 left,
Victor Echo Charlie just being cleared to land there now on runway 19 left. Now that's a Link Airways Saab coming in from Orange down in New South Wales.
Course 1795, wind 110 degrees 15 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
19 right, clear to land, course 1795.
Cover you, hold short, runway 19 right.
Oh no, I just realised I was on the wrong camera. Apologise everyone. There it is. There's the Link Airways Saab. Probably just sounded like a bit of an idiot there, but anyway. That's the problem with this light setup. I don't have as many. I don't have as big of a screen as I normally would. I'm running the stream today off an iPad, and I'm not looking down at it all too often. Oops. Well, it was a beautiful touchdown anyway. I just have to take my word for it.
Compass 528, wind 110 degrees 10 knots. Reduced runway length in operation, runway 19 left, cleared to land.
Runway 19 left, clear to land, Qantas 520.
Charlie 547 Delta, Brisbane Tower, okay.
Go, get up to couple. Runway 19 right. Hold short, runway 19 left. Hold for the runway.
These Saabs, they're loud at times. Of course, the only aircraft still operating in the Rex fleet as well while they're going through the administration period. Velocity 962 there. That's the 7.3, which is off to Sydney this afternoon. We have got Qantas 528 not too far out, just about to touch down from Sydney on 19 lefts. Hopefully the right camera's up this time.
Okay, Qantas 936 for Niugini.
Carson, vacate at Tango 10. Killing 547 Delta, approach wind 110 degrees, 12 knots.
Runway 19 left. That's Mike, it's the one on left, couple.
Carson, Tower. Killing 547 Delta, runway 19 right, clear to land.
19 right, clear to land. Okay, Lobby 962, ready?
Gino Finelli, we should be on through till just after sunset here today, mate. We'll see, but probably around just 6 p.m, something like that. We'll see how far we get with the movements. Depends on what time the Qatari arrives, of course, and Qantas 126 as well. I haven't checked in a little while to see if they're on time. Amelia Briscoe saying, "Can you reenact the landing on camera for us, James?" Stop it. No, I certainly cannot. I'll get Matt to do it tomorrow, maybe. Jill Mortimer's back there in the chat. Good afternoon, Jill. Now I've got to remember to turn this camera off.
Car 10, enter runway 19 right.
Enter runway 19 right.
4357 Brisbane Tower.
Now, I'm not sure if Matt realises, but he could actually be. I don't know if he's busy or not today, but he could be controlling the stream remotely for me and stop me from making mistakes like that. The Qantas Link Embraer there, Qantas Link 1795, just arrived from Emeralds on the new runway, parking on a remote stand today. It's fairly unusual for one of the Embraers to park there. Looks like there's a couple of buses waiting just to the right hand side, ready to take the passengers back to the terminal. Qantas 936 is the next arrival. This one's in from Perth.
Velocity 962 Alpha 1.
The 737-800 with the split skimmy retrofit. One of what will be 23 in the Qantas fleets.
Velocity 962, reduced runway length in operation, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff.
Oh, one of the Jetstar 321neos just photobombing for a moment there. Jetstar 149 going back to Auckland. We saw this one arrive a little while ago.
Club 620 Brisbane Tower.
Velocity 962 is actually rolling now.
57, wind 110 degrees, 12 knots. Runway 19 right, clear for land.
Service to Sydney.
Velocity 962, contact departure south. Right, 962, please.
Terry's gone and dropped the $1 super chat. Good on you, Tezza. Thank you, mates. Thank you so much. Terry's going to be a lot closer to Brisbane Airport soon. I imagine we might see a lot more of him around doing some plane spotting here. Good on you, Tez.
Runway 19 left,
National Jet Express, the Dash 8 Q400 there. It's like it's about to cross the runway at Alpha 3. That's Qantas Link 547 Delta just arrived from Longreach. Qantas's spiritual home, of course. And here we've got Qantas 620
line up.
just touching down from Melbourne.
Jetstar 149, 19 left, clear for takeoff.
19 left, clear for takeoff, 149.
And Jetstar 149 is now being cleared. The 321neo, which is off to Auckland. And I've also just spotted the Pink Alliance Fokker 70 on push down on the velocity apron. we go, Jetstar 149. Is that on screen? I think it is.
Qantas 1910, wind 110 degrees at 12 knots, 19 left, clear to land.
19 left, clear to land, Qantas 1910.
Tower, good day, Brisbane, go Qatar.
Just into the golden hour here now.
Brisbane Tower, good day.
Just under an hour until sunset this evening. What time is sunset today? 5:30 on the dot.
Qatar 425, Brisbane Tower, airplane heading right 270. Runway 19 right, cleared for takeoff.
Oh, what's gone on here? Hayden. Hayden's, mate, you've been very cheeky today. He's gone and dropped another 10 gifted memberships. Oh, wow. Just watching Qantas Link 1910 there as it arrives from Canberra. The Embraer 190.
Good Echo Papa, wind 110 degrees, 10 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Hayden, you absolute legend. Dropping in another 10. I've lost count. I've lost count completely on how many you've dropped in today, mate. I cannot thank you enough. Such a very, very generous contribution there, mates. Doug Shedden's picked one up. Richard Short, oh well, Felicity is home. Nethead, Just Cause, They Call Me 413, JJ, and Yabby Dabba Do. Oh, and Rob Black as well. That I'll tell you what, that's there's some good names in there. Hayden, thank you so much, mate, and a very big welcome to those 10 new members there, courtesy of Hayden, Flights Aviation down in Melbourne.
Target Air, velocity 966, velocity 966, tower, good day.
And oh, wrong button. Yeah, mate, I cannot thank you enough, Hayden, you legend. All right, looks like we've got a Link Airways next. One of the Saabs just about to touch down over on 19 left here. Victor Echo Foxtrot coming in from Dubbo. Annette Butler's gone and dropped a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Annette. And very good to have your company as always today. And I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing really well.
Velocity 1107.
The Embraer on screen here, operating Qantas Link 1937 today down to Adelaide. So expect that to go off with 19 left. And Velocity 966 now rolling the 73 off to Sydney.
Land, velocity 1107.
Velocity 966, contact departure, see ya.
Departure 707.
Might have lost the picture. I think we lost the. We might have lost that for just a moment. But anyway, there we go. The Fokker 100. Apologise for the short drop out there. I'll have to debug that later and see why it occurred. Hopefully, it wasn't out for long. Anyway, the Fokker 100. Just arrived from Newcastle there as Velocity 1107. Now, was there sound when the black screen was up? Or did the sound go off as well?
Qantas 1883, Brisbane Tower.
Brisbane Tower, Qantas 1937 ready.
Qantas 1937 tower, grey 19 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 19 left, Qantas 1937.
Gino asking how I know what aircraft are taking off and landing. I've just got I have Flight Radar 24 in front of me here on my iPad, Gino. In fact, everything's running off the iPad today. Got the live chat, all my buttons. Oh, right, yeah, right. The sound went as well. Okay. Well, that's something for me to try and fix up later.
12 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
19 right, clear.
All right, we've got Embraer now lining up on 19 lefts.
Feedback there, Mike. 19 left, line up and wait.
Qantas Link 1937 off to Adelaide. This is the one we were just watching push back.
Mike. 19 left, clear for takeoff.
19 left, clear takeoff.
Taxi 733, Brisbane Tower, g'day.
Ready.
1222, Tower, g'day. 19 left, line up.
19 left, line up, 22.
All right, next aircraft to depart is the Link Airways Saab going to Tamworth. Should be about to come into the shot. In fact, there it is. And up nice and early.
Max 50, 733, winds 110 degrees, 12 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Runway 19 right, clear to
Let's
land.
get another quick look at the KC 135 parked down there at International.
1222, 19 left, clear for takeoff.
19 left, clear for takeoff, let's go 22. Yeah, good afternoon. 31 ready.
Not sure how long it's going to be in town for.
Line up on mate.
I actually thought it had departed.
631.
All right, next aircraft to depart is Velocity 1222 off to Canberra.
Corner 757.
X757, Brisbane Tower.
Corner.
Sorry, corner 57.
Check my go, found contact departure, south.
Departure.
On at 757, winds 110 degrees, 12 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Connor 631 now lined up, ready to go. Service to Melbourne.
Corner 631, 19 left, clear for takeoff.
19 left, clear takeoff, corner 631.
And rolling.
Good afternoon,
Rank 5661, Brisbane Tower.
Corner 631, contact departure, see ya.
right, today, corner 631.
Gino, yes, you can track the Qatari 777. It should be Qatari 898, the flight number today. In fact, I'm just going to do that myself, just so we know what sort of time to expect it. All right, so currently showing estimated arrival at 5:19 p.m. So, well, in about half an hour's time. And then, of course, we should be seeing Qantas 126 at a similar time. Let's just double check that one. Showing 5:08 p.m. in fact, so less than 20 minutes till we see Qantas 126, the A330 in the One World livery. And Span GM dropping in the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much, mates. All the best to everyone here and happy Friday.
61, wind 110 degrees, 12 knots, runway 19 right.
Thank you, mate. And it was awesome. It was really awesome to meet down at the Pacific Air Show over the weekend. And yeah, how good was the show on Friday? That was awesome. Had a lot of fun. I do have to admit, I had more fun on dry land than I did on the boat, but the boat was still an awesome perspective. It was just, it was a lot harder for me to run the show out on the boat on Sunday. But good on you, mate. I appreciate you dropping that in. Thank you so much. Andrew Johnston celebrating 2 months in the OPN Lurkers Lounge. Good on you, Andrew. Two months, and what a great 2 months it has been. Oh, thank you, mate. Really, really good to have your company as always. And, I hope you're doing well today.
Just 754, now, g'day.
Oh, Johnny Vogel down in Melbourne has gone and dropped in 5 gifted memberships. Johnny, thank you, mate. That's John's second lot of gifteds today. I think that's a total of 10 now. Thank you, John. Let me just check out the names if we can see that here. My button's playing up. Give me a moment. See if we can find these names.
Chestnut 754.
Oh, here we go. November 989 Juliet Tango has picked one up. Sun P, C5 PFE, and Felly Snaps, and JMO. All getting memberships courtesy of John Vogel down in Melbourne. Thank you, mates. Thank you so much. And I really, really do appreciate you looking after me when I was down there in Melbourne last Wednesday, mate. It was a lot of fun. And it was great to catch up. And hopefully we can do it again soon. And Andrew Johnston's going to drop the $5 super chat as well. Thanks, Andrew. What a great week weather-wise we're in for in Brisbane. Beautiful one day, perfect the next. And I've heard there's going to be a bit of a heat wave coming up real soon over the next week. Apparently we're going to have 5 days in a row over 30 degrees, which is just crazy for this time of year. Summer has come early. Good on you, Andrew. Appreciate the 5 there, mate. Cal saying the picture went a bit funny for a moment. Yeah, look, it might do that from time to time. Just the way I'm running things at the moment, there might be a few little odd artifacts that show. Hopefully it will sort itself out if it does. Jetstar 754 just arrived there from Launceston down in Tasmania.
Philosophy 333. Wind is 120 degrees at 12 knots. 19 left, speed to land. Speed to land, runway 19 there. Philosophy 333.
H-Man dropping in the $5 super chat now. H-Man, thank you so much, mates. Video quality is superb, James, even on the light setup.
Qatar 635 down here.
Yeah, well, I've made some big sort of underlying changes to the to the setup, which allows us to not actually sacrifice any video quality when doing the light setup. And depending on how much I want to carry, also the same with sound. Obviously today we're running the traditional with the mixer to bring all the sound together with the good headset. But yeah, it's nice not having to carry all the equipment out here.
Jetstar 635, 19 left, left, takeoff. 19 left, left, takeoff, Jetstar 635.
Thank you so much, H-Man. I appreciate you dropping in the 5 there, mates.
Brisbane Tower, g'day, wind 120 degrees, 10 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land. Runway 19 right.
Jetstar 635, contact departures. Jetstar 635, g'day.
We were just watching Jetstar 635 there, which is heading down to Avalon in Melbourne. One of the fairly new, or kind of new, routes from Brisbane. And Jetstar 570 just touching down on 119 left, coming in from Melbourne.
Brisbane Tower, velocity 615, ready.
The 321 Neo.
Tower, good day.
Ready.
Got 1798 Brisbane Tower. Velocity 615, Tango 2, line up, runway 19 right.
Tango 2, line up 19 right, velocity 615. Brisbane Tower, killing 338 Delta, ready.
Killing 338 Delta, Brisbane Tower, sign heading right, 270, hold short, runway 19 right.
Sign heading right, 270, hold short, 1 on the right, killing 338 Delta.
Velocity 467. I'm just going to adjust the lights, the night mode. Wind is 090 degrees 9 knots. Runway 19 left, clear to land.
Night mode. MJ, good afternoon, mate. Joining us from Townsville. Okay, Qantas 126 is actually the next arrival
1798 Tango 3,
coming
line
in
up, runway
on 19
19
rights, so not too far away. The A330.
King 338 Delta Tango 5, line up, your number 1.
Line up, number 1, killing 338 Delta.
Killing 338 Delta Tango 5, runway 19 right, clear to takeoff.
1 on the right, clear to take off, killing 338 Delta.
And just a short while ago, Retro-Roo, the original Retro-Roo, just touched down over on the new runway on 19 of rights. Just arrived as Qantas 58 from Port Moresby. Excuse my camera work there. I'm just looking at two different screens at the same time.
Killing 338 Delta, contact departures.
Departures, killing 338 Delta, yeah.
The Velocity Max 8 there just arrived from Perth.
120 degrees.
As Velocity 467.
Runway 19 right, clear to land.
1 on right, clear to land.
Got a bit distracted by the Retro-Roo.
Qantas 1966, Brisbane Tower.
Qantas 1798, contact departures.
Departures, Qantas 1798.
Just plugging a power cable in before the arrival of Qantas 126.
Velocity 342, contact departures.
Departures, yep, 342.
There it is, the A330 arriving from Auckland, the One World livery today.
Scram 124.05.
5405, Qantas 120.
Velocity 1248, Brisbane Tower.
Qantas 1966, wind 120 degrees 12 knots, runway 19 left, clear to land.
19 left, clear to land, Qantas 1966.
I think we're only about 10 minutes off of seeing the Qatari 777 arrival. Which should also be coming in on the same runway, 19 rights.
Velocity 1248, wind 110 degrees 10 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
19 right, clear to land.
I'll come back to that in just a moment.
Brisbane Tower, just 484.
Just 484, Brisbane Tower.
All right, Qantas Link 1966, next aircraft to arrive. Obviously the Alliance coloured Embraer operating the flight today. Tim, Melbourne Flyer, dropping in the $5 super chat. Thank you, Tim. Good on you, mates. Looks like I'll be up your way again next week, James. Not streaming this time, though. Oh, good on you, Tim. Well,
Just up 484, wind 120 degrees 10 knots, runway 19
day are we today?
left,
Friday.
Runway 19 left, clear to land, just
When are you up? How long are you up for? We'll have to see if we can organise a bit of a catch up there, mate. But thank you so much for dropping in the 5. Much appreciated.
Qantas 622, Brisbane Tower.
And we are over 400 likes on today's short-ish live show. Thank you, everyone. Really do appreciate it.
Qantas 622, it's currently about 13010 knots.
If you haven't already hit the like button on today's live show, then please do consider doing so. It really does help us more than anything, in fact, there with the YouTube algorithm. So it is much, much appreciated. The lighting is just beautiful right now. We're about 15 minutes from sunset, just over 17 minutes. Jetstar 484 there, just arrived from Newcastle. Jill saying 8 minutes until Qatar.
Qantas 622, wind 130 degrees 10 knots, runway 19 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 19 left, Qantas 622.
Ryan Healy, good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. Tony, I'm not sure actually. It might be operating. It might be operating Qantas 15 to LAX. I don't think the schedule is always the same.
Lost in 970, Brisbane Tower.
I know on a Tuesday and Saturday when we have the domestic A330 service from Sydney, I know they do a tail swap with the domestic aircraft, and that does the LAX service late in the evening.
Taxi 970, line up runway 19 left.
Tezza's going to drop another $1 super chat. Thank you, mates. Good on you. Appreciate that. And I should be taking more notice. I'm missing all the arrivals. Here we go. Qantas 622 just arrived there from Melbourne on 19 lefts.
Velocity 970, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff.
Down to the last 10 minutes now before sunset. We might get Qatari just before.
Velocity 1717 Brisbane Tower.
Here we go, Plane Pete dropping in a 5. Qatar 7 minutes away, north approach. Let me just have a look. Oh yes, I can just see that on the flight radar now. So just coming over Bribie Island, the southern tip of Bribie Island. Thanks, Pete.
Qantas 543 ready.
Qantas 543, Brisbane Town today. Velocity 54, wind 120 degrees, 12 knots, runway 19 left, cleared to land.
19 left to land, velocity.
I didn't even, I have to admit, I didn't even think to check if we were going to get a southern approach and get that awesome downwind shot that we're so often used to seeing.
Velocity 1717, Tango 2, runway 19 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19 right, clear for takeoff. Velocity 1717.
Spat GM's gone and gifted 1 membership to the OPN Lurkers Lounge. Thank you, mates. Very kind of you to do that. And Airbus Aviation Enthusiast has picked that one up. So a big welcome to you. And I'll brush it off, dropping in a $5 super chat. Here's a bid to get a guppy emoji for the A330, the mighty pregnant guppy.
Qantas 543,
Well, you're petitioning to the wrong person.
Qantas 543.
Matt is the is the one that you need to talk to about an emoji.
Velocity 54, ground 122.25.
Channel 12225, velocity 12 knots.
Velocity 54 there. The Max 8 just arriving from Port Villa. They're on 19 left.
Qatari 23, heavy Brisbane Tower.
And we're just hearing Qatari now tune into Tower North
Advantage velocity 1717.
on final. Yeah, absolutely the wrong person to ask for a new emoji. you generally won't get it from me. I say generally. The split skimmy emoji did come from me, but it's not exactly my best work. Oh, thank you, Brush It Off. Appreciate that.
23, contact departure.
I'm just on 543.
Qatar 23, Papa, wind 120 degrees, 9 knots, runway 19 right, cleared to land.
Steve Murphy there in the chat, up in Redcliffe. Good on you, Steve. Good to have your company, mates. Now, just hearing the Qatari 777 has been cleared to land. Still a little bit out. I can't quite get eyes on it just yet, but we'll get it up real soon. All right, here we go. Qatari 898s, heavy. The 777-300 ER coming in from Qatar, of course, from Doha. Currently the longest flight to service Brisbane, but not for long. Will very soon be overtaken by the new American Airlines flight starting in late October, 28th of October to be exact.
381 Delta Brisbane Tower.
From Dallas, but well, currently still holds the longest non-stop.
Qatar 23, Papa, ground 124.05.
Runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff.
Left clear takeoff, 109.
Killing 381 Delta, wind 110 degrees, 7 knots. Runway 19 right, cleared to land.
Runway 19 right, cleared to land, killing 381 Delta.
Long taxi, of course, from the new runway.
Qantas 1911, contact departure.
Down to International. Looks like it's heading along taxiway Yankee. Oh no, it's Zulu. It is Zulu. Sunset's officially in about 2 minutes' time. Although with the ranges out to the west, I think it's pretty much set already.
Cutoff 427, wind 130 degrees, 9 knots, runway 19 left, clear to land. Cutoff 427, stand by. Cutoff 427, ATC, Alpha 4 available.
Code 09 Delta Brisbane Tower.
Tower, good evening. Lucy 1106.
Lucy 1106, this is up.
Oh, good on you, Michael Garcia. Thank you, mates. Appreciate that. Terry's gone and dropped another $1.49 super chat. Or super sticker. Is that an ice cream? Good on you, Terry. Thank you, mates. Brian, celebrating 8 months in the OPN Lurkers Lounge. Brian, you legend. Another big shout out to Brian Svensson for having me out on his boat over the weekend.
10 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Runway 19 right, clear to land. 809 Delta.
Good on you, mate. 8 months. What a milestone. James, bet you're glad I didn't burn your toast.
Velocity 1106.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, of course. Brian actually, he made me toast two mornings in a row as well. Oh, good on you, mates. Thank you so much. And H-Man dropping in the $2 super chats. Love the 777. Beautiful plane, beautiful livery. So do I, mate. So do I. It's one of my personal favourites. Especially in the Qatari livery. I think it looks fantastic. And I really cannot wait for the 777X to enter service and to finally see that gracing our skies. The beautiful new wing on that aircraft. $10 super chat there from Carolyn. Thank you so much, Carolyn. We love our split skimmy emoji. Yeah, and the one, well, there was a bit of a discussion going on in the Discord, wasn't there, on that day, and someone wanted an emoji, and I put it together in about 10 seconds flat. We made it happen, and it's stuck. Who knows? It might actually stay around. Oh, thank you so much, Carolyn. And it's actually a really good time for me to say a massive thank you to the moderators for their wonderful help as always today in the chat. Really can't thank you all enough for the incredible dedication, dedicating so much time, so much of your time to helping us out there in the chat. Really can't thank you all enough. Oh, Brad, 1,000 flight levels there in the chat. Hello, mates. Hope your trip's going well. Up to Indonesia. Congratulations, mate, on the new gig. We're just following the 777 there, all the way down to the international terminal. And we'll pretty much lose sight of it there. The KC-135 is actually still down there, US Air Force.
Jetting 461 Delta, wind 120 degrees 8 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, Jetting 461 Delta.
Thank you so much, Miss Jules. Appreciate your kind words.
87 X-ray, runway 19 left line up.
The weekend was a lot of fun, especially Friday. Qantas 532 there, just arrived from Sydney on 19 left.
7 X-ray, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff.
Let's just have another quick look. We'll have a look down there towards the international terminal where, well, the A380 on the right, the Emirates A380 parked on the remote stand, but also the US Air Force KC-135. I believe the aircraft that was involved in the Pacific Air Show over the weekend. With the F-22 Raptors. Not sure why it's still in town or how long it's here for. Now, just seeing we're up to 455 likes on today's live show. If you've recently joined us and haven't already hit the like button, then please do consider doing so. That's absolutely the best way you can help us there with the YouTube algorithm. So it's much appreciated, and a big thank you to everyone that already has.
Thanks for contact departures.
Ah, Muzdog, different jet. OPN. That KC-135 popped over from Amberley on Monday and is standing by to support the Raptors on their onward journey. Ah, right, awesome, mate. Well, thank you for correcting me there. I did think it was odd because I'm sure I actually saw the KC-135 depart yesterday. Was it? Was it yesterday or Tuesday or Wednesday? One of the two. I was watching it on ADSB Exchange. Here we go, Qantas 6:33 off to Melbourne wearing the split skimmies.
Yeah, Qantas 939 Brisbane. Qantas 939 Brisbane Tower.
Echo Delta, wind 110 degrees, 10 knots, runway 19 left, clear to land.
19.
The lighting's still pretty awesome right now. We're about 10 minutes past sunset.
33 compass.
Qantas 939. Tango 2, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
Tango 2, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
The Qantas Link Dash 8 there just pulling into the Qantas Link apron as Qantas Link 809 Delta from Moranbah. Okay, now Ian Clark has gone and gifted 10 memberships to the OPN Lurkers Lounge. Wow. Ian, thank you so much, mate. That's very, very generous. Let me see if we have them names here. I believe they came in when we were watching the 777 land. So SNAFU has picked one up. Blake Godfrey. Phil's also got one. Cameron Platts. Jay Gamer. Keith Merrill, Eric, Scotty B, and Luke Clark. Oh, and Robert Gold as well. All getting memberships there, courtesy of Ian Clark. Thank you so much, Ian. That's very, very generous of you there, mates. Very, very much appreciate your support there, mate. And great to have your company today.
Philip 957 Brisbane Tower today. Wind 120 degrees, 10 knots, runway 19 left, clear to land.
190, runway 19 left.
Slightly lower than we usually are, so can't quite, of course we can't see over the security camera like we usually do with the full setup. There is, well, the Dashi nest is full, Damo, or very close to it. There's maybe one missing from what I can see here. Felipe celebrating 2 months in the OPN Lurkers Lounge. Thank you so much, Felipe. I really appreciate your ongoing support there, mates. And great to have your company on today's live show. Won't be too much longer to go. We're just going to take in some of this fantastic lighting, and then we'll finish up today. The sun is starting to set just that little bit later. All right, next aircraft to arrive is Velocity 957, coming in from Sydney here, just touching down there, 19 left.
Code 1377 Brisbane Tower, wind 130.
That's 563.
Delta 563 Brisbane Tower, now on information Alpha, QNH1023, runway 19 left, reduced length, please.
QNH1023, runway 19 left, Delta 563.
Ricky Hammond dropping in the $5 super chat. Thank you, Ricky. G'day, James. Just done a 10-hour shift down there, enjoying a coldie now. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. I love to hear it. Love to hear it. And mate, I appreciate your company on the live show tonight. Next aircraft to depart is going to be Jetstar 563, which is just lining up now. In fact, beginning its takeoff roll. The A330 heading down to Melbourne. Thank you so much, Ricky. I really do appreciate you dropping in that 5, mate. And we'll have a second coldie for me, mate. Oh, there we go. The last Dash 8, filling the last remaining spot down on the apron. I think there's only one spot left. Maybe there's two. Miss Jules, I'm not actually sure about Sunday just yet. I've got a few things on, so I'm actually not too sure if we can make it happen. But we'll certainly try if possible. We might have to skip Sunday, but we'll see. All right, let me just check the radar, see what we've got coming and going, and we'll try and pick out something that will finish today, finish on today. All right, we've got Solomons just passing through 8,000 feet, about to come over Morton Island. I reckon we'll finish on the Solomons. The Solomons 320. About 7 minutes out, and we'll make the most of the last remaining light here. It's actually beautiful right now. Absolutely stunning light. Oh, look out. Beck Turner dropping in a very, very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Beck. Wow. Thanks for the stream, James. Let me shut your dinner off for the way home. Always doing a great job. Thank you so much, Beck. That is very, very kind of you to not only drop in the $20 super chat, but to also say them very kind words. Thank you so much. A lot of fun to be here today, and well, it's great to be back here at Brisbane Airport. It's been a little while, 12 days in fact. Longer for Matt actually. He's gonna struggle to get back in the swing of things, I reckon.
Straight 23 Brisbane Tower.
But wow, thank you, Beck. I really appreciate that.
Cleared for takeoff.
Cross 1896 Brisbane Tower, good day, Tango 2, runway 19 right, cleared for takeoff.
Tango 2, 19 right, cleared for takeoff, minus 1886.
Wonder if we can show the other camera there, just to give you an idea of how the sky is looking out towards the north. Pretty stunning. Hopefully it's coming through somewhat okay on the camera. All right, next departure, Jetstar 823. Rolling now, actually. Heading to Sydney.
Wind 120 degrees, 10 knots. Runway 19 left, lovely time.
Runway 19.
That's 823, contact departures connect.
Target velocity 337.
337.
Johnny Vogel's gone and dropped in the $5 super chat there. Thank you, John. Awesome stream, James. Catch all you legends on the next one. Take care. Well, same to you, mates. Really great to have your company as always. And yeah, very, very kind of you to do that, mate. And well, a big thank you to you for dropping in all those wonderful gifted memberships as well today, mate. Qantas 534 there, just arrived from Sydney.
Velocity 337, wind 120 degrees, 10 knots, runway 19 left, clear to land.
Runway clear land, velocity 337.
All right, so the next aircraft to arrive is Velocity 337, and then the next one after that will be the Solomons 320, which we're gonna end on today. So I just want to say a very big thank you to everyone that's tuned in and well, joined me for a few hours here this afternoon. I think just over 3 hours, which might even be approaching 4 now. Been a lot of fun to be back here at Brisbane. That was Velocity 337 arriving from Melbourne. On 19 left.
Wind 120 degrees, 10 knots, runway 19 left, reduced length, clear to land.
And now the Solomons just
runway 19 left.
cleared to land. Big shout out to everyone that's hit the like button on today's live show. Thank you so much, everyone. I think we're very close to 500, in fact. So hopefully we can tip that over 500 before we end the show today. Of course, a big shout out to Brisbane Airport for having us here in this wonderful location today. As always, without their support, this would not be possible. Have we tipped over that 500? Oh, we have 503 now. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate everyone's wonderful support there. Thank you, MSU Kiwi. Appreciate your kind words. All right, here we go. We're gonna follow in the Solomons, and then that will be us on today's show. So a big thank you again, everyone.
Velocity 793, Brisbane Tower, g'day, Tango 3, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff. Yeah, 3, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
700, vacating contact ground 122, stage 125. Get it.
22-125, Solomon.
Okay.
We're about half an hour past sunset. It's getting really close to being pretty much pitch black out on the field now. Can barely see this aircraft with the naked eye.
Quarter 130 for Brisbane Tower, good evening.
Oh, Carolyn saying, been an absolute bonza stream. Thanks so much, James, my fellow mods and wonderful community. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. And look, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate all your wonderful help and support. I wonder. Will my camera work? Let's have a look.
Quarter 134, wind
Kick at the tripod quick.
0 degrees, 10 knots, runway 19 left, reduce length, clear to land.
Let's see if that works. I think I'm on. I think I'm live. Thank you again, everyone. Really do appreciate everyone's company today and support on the live show. Appreciate everyone dropping in all the wonderful super chats and gifted memberships and all the membership anniversaries as well. It's just fantastic to see so many of them. And yeah, can't thank you all enough. And now in terms of next live show, I don't have an answer to that one.
Just 657 Brisbane Tower.
It could be, well, it could be as early as tomorrow, I guess, but perhaps not from me. I won't say too much more on that one because I don't know. I actually don't know. But look, thank you, everyone. We'll end it there, and we'll see you again very, very soon. So take care, and good nights.